About 3 months ago, I purchased the Neewer RGB660 Pro 2. Not the original version, the 2. And I want to give my pretty much, I don't know if we want to call this a review, but yeah, I guess we'll call it a review. So, first of all, I absolutely love this thing. This solves so many problems that old school lights gave us. So first of all, it comes with a built-in diffuser, which if you bought like Roscoe diffusers, you know, extra like 15 bucks. Number two, it has all kinds of different colors. So again, Roscoe gel or even the cheaper gels, that stuff starts to add up as the time goes on. Number three, not only can you plug this light into a wall, but it has two battery inputs. We'll say inputs. And you can use either the official Sony NP-F970. I think it also supports the 770 as well. Let's see, yeah. It says 550, 750, and 970. Now, I believe the brightness of this goes down about 20% when you use the batteries. But yes, you can just use one battery. They provide two so that you can have continuous lights, portable lighting if you need to. And the way you choose the two. So on this side, it's really simple. You see the battery icon, that's on the left, or the prong is the right power switch. Now once I turn this on, I hit it the wrong way. Once you turn it on, there's the video light. Now I don't have it very bright right now, or I should say I don't have it set on my camera properly, but I wanted to show you guys the controls here. So you can either control it right on the unit, and it's actually been a while since I did it right on the unit, but there we go. If you see, I turned it blue. Let me turn the light off my camera, and I'll bring this up. I don't normally use my cell phone for these kind of videos. Okay, actually I had the percentage down. I didn't realize that. But anyway, you can choose your mode, and then you can just kind of go through and change your color just with this dial right here. And as I'm just, look, you can see the light right there. Green, it's turning into a yellow, into an orange, then into a red. The point is, this is a beast of a light. And something this quality about 10 years ago would have cost an arm and a leg. But thanks to companies like Neewer, that's no longer the case. And I really couldn't be happy with this. I also bought a 2-year warranty on it, so that if it breaks, because I know that a lot of people question the cheaper lights and if they're gonna, last a long time or not. And that's nice. It has a battery indicator. And yes, you see the Bluetooth icon that's blinking? That means I can control this light with a phone or tablet app. That's wild, right? Like I said, this light to me is incredible. I love it. I love having possession of it. And it just makes life as a videographer so much easier. And it just, this light, uses a background light or, a rim light or whatever I could use it for. It's just made my productions next level. It's just so easy to flip back and forth. If a producer or whatever, they want a green background, I got it. They want a blue background, I have it. And obviously when you can also flip the modes. This is like a campfire light kind of. I'm sorry, this is the TV mode. I forget what each one of these are. But okay, this is the normal like white light. So you can actually choose the color temperature. I'm normally using the app, that's why I'm like really weird with the So, okay, so all the way down, that's like an oranger looking white. And then my white balance will adjust on the camera. And then if you go up, that's like the outdoor white light. And I typically go for 4,000 Kelvin because to my eyes that, first of all, it warms people's skin tones up just a little bit. And to me, it looks like a more natural, like indoor light compared to 3,200, which is it's just too orange looking. But anyway, I really like this light. I highly recommend it. I actually have an Amazon affiliate link, but Neewer did not sponsor this video or anything. But if you do want to end up buying it, I got mine off of Amazon. You know, this little company called Amazon, and it helps if you do use my affiliate link. If you're in the market for a light, then I say, let me actually here. Oh, I forgot to tell you the one other really cool thing. So people were complaining that if you put this light all the way down to 1%, which is very, very dim, by the way, but if you put it down to 1%, it flickers. It'll flicker. Well, let me adjust the shutter speed on this cell phone camera. Okay. So you see that? You see that? You see any flickering? I don't see any flickering. I now have the shutter speed to 1/3000. I can't adjust my iris. I just realized that I can't adjust the iris while I'm already recording. But do you see any flickering going on? I'm now at 1/3200, and I'll even go down to ISO 50. Or no, I'll bring it up. ISO 800. And I mean, do you really see any flickering? I'm not really seeing much flickering here. I'll bring it down to this is the fastest shutter speed I can do. 1/6000. Now there might be a little bit of flickering there, but realistically, if I'm going to do slow motion, I don't even know why I would really be this dim and at this high of a shutter speed anyway. But let's go to a more realistic one. Let's do like 1/1000th, and then bring the ISO down. You see flicker? I don't know. It's hard to tell, but I think for 1%, that's pretty darn good. I mean, again, you're not really going to be lighting anything. I mean, I guess if you want to get super close, like my hand is. I mean, look how close I am to the light panel, and you know, I don't ever really see myself using this on 1% anyway. But I suppose if you really care about stuff like that, then I don't know. I'm just trying to be very thorough with this. But yeah, very cool. I'm glad that this piece of equipment exists. And again, I couldn't be happier with the purchase. And I do highly recommend, if you're concerned about a company like Neewer maybe not having durability, Amazon has their Assurion insurance. I think you can get up to 3 years on this particular product. But yeah, just get the insurance, and then, you know, like I said, I think I bought the 2-year one because I wanted at least 2 years out of this light. I'll probably get more out of it than that, but yeah, good times. And I do recommend, if you have the money, to buy the official batteries. These tend to last longer. I've had this battery for, oh boy, over 10 years, and it still works. I can't say the same about the generic batteries I've purchased over the years. And I believe this was $100 when I bought it. But again, because it's lasted over 10 years, you know, in the long run, you're better off using this. It's more reliable. Worst thing in the world is to charge a battery and the thing doesn't work when you need it. So yeah, it's more expensive, but you know, how expensive is your sanity? Anyway, yeah, the light panel itself doesn't really get that hot. I think it's more like right around this area. Just be careful touching this thing after it's been on. Definitely not as hot as a tungsten light though. That's another thing, is you don't really burn yourself on this light. Unlike the older lights, like I said, like tungsten. And you also won't break the bank. So I love it, man. Could not be happier with this light. And I mean, is it the perfect light? No, it's not a Fresnel. You know, it's not a Cineflow. It's not like a Diva light where it's got, you know, it's really big and spread out. But if you're on a smaller budget and you just need a light that is going to improve your productions, and also I bought the kit. So it's the 2 light kit. It comes with the camera bag and light stands. Well, there's the light stand right there. Yeah, good stuff. Like I said, I have no issue recommending this to people, and it has definitely improved my own productions over the years. I'm sorry, over the months that I've had it. And yeah, version 2. Make sure you get version 2 because I can't tell you if version 1 is as good as this or not. So, see ya.